Hey yo, what's up, divine collectives of the universe? What is up? What is up? What is up, earthlings? I hope you all are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all, and namaste. Okay, so I'm here to do a collective message. Before I do start, I want to get my disclaimers out of the way. I am not a psychic, I'm just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light energy from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, my ancestors, the source, in the purest love and light energy. We'll remove any dark entities, dark vibes, negativity thrown our way. We cleanse it from this space right now. We keep it pure and protected from the Most High. The Most High is protecting us as I channel this message. So thank you, Spirit Team, for letting me be a vessel in this moment in time. This message also may not resonate. I am not a psychic. I'm just a messenger. All right. So I'm just here to get the purest love and light energy in this moment, time, space. It could have happened past, present, or future, or it may not resonate at all. And that's a-okay with me. I'm one reader. So find the reader that is best for you. Keep in mind that your free will, your intuition, your discernment are all key factors, whether you get a collective reading or a personal reading. Those are factors, okay? And I do say he, she, but this could be a male, male, female, female dynamic, or however you identify or resonate for this message. The roles could also be reversed. We all have, this fan is blowing my lighter, and I don't know where my other one is. But I was going to say we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So let me go ahead and light this sage. Okay, but I do hope that you guys are having a good day. If you ever want to get in touch with me, you can always email me. It is in my description of my email. Not my email, of this video. I do not have comments on my page, so that is why I refer you all to email me at this time. So I did write down some energy that I received. I wrote it down starting, I think yesterday I wrote some down, and then today it kind of just some more energy came up. And what I wrote, let me double check. I do apologize. I'm just trying to light this incense and things. Okay, yeah, so this was yesterday. And then I wrote, so this was June 26th. And then today is June 27th. So this is when I wrote this channel messages. So yesterday it was 12:52 p.m. and I heard "Closer to Your Purpose." Excuse me. And then I wrote "Surprising yourself and others as you surpass karmic cycles, lessons, bonds, and habits." And then at one point it was 4:44 p.m. and I was listening to Divine Guidance. She's really dope. And she said something, she said, look up the moon cycle of your date of birth. The weird thing is, I already did. Like maybe 2 weeks ago, because my nephew was talking to me about it. He was talking to one of his partner. Yeah, his partner. He was talking to his partner. And they were talking about the moon cycle, and there was like another person that was there with them, and they were like, have you ever looked up your date of birth in the moon on your birthday? So he told me about it, and I was like, really? So I did. So that was like 2 weeks prior to me hearing this yesterday. So it stood out to me, and then it was 4:44 p.m. when I heard her say that. So I was like, okay, because your date of birth and the moon cycle does reference something about your spirituality and just about your personality or your aura. It tells a lot in certain cases. So that was interesting. And then today, June 27th, I heard revealing people to you / people being revealed without questioning. So there are revealing people to you, and it's more like spirit, your guides are revealing people to you. And then people are just being revealed without question to you. Like, they just being revealed left and right. You don't got to question it. If you were questioning it, the questions are being answered like, oh, okay, spirit, I see what you're doing. This person telling on themselves in whatever capacity that may be. Then I heard the Most High got your back, okay? You will be guided when to leave the room, connection, home, job, career, group, place, etc. So the Most High got your back, and you will always be guided when to move, when to leave a room, a connection, even a conversation. I'm hearing, because a lot of conversations ain't for you to speak on. Maybe before you used to speak on conversations or have particular conversations, and now you just like, nope, I'm removing myself from this conversation. And it don't got to be drama or gossip kind of conversations. It could just be any kind of conversation. Maybe it's a person that you realize, okay, I realize my conversations ain't getting nowhere with this person, or this person comes to me for advice, but I realize even when I speak, it's not really getting anywhere. So I'm going to remove myself from further conversations about either that particular topic. Not to say you got to remove yourself from the actual person, like removing them out your life, unless it's something that, you just think you need to do that. That's on you, or whatever situation it may be. Maybe it's a lesson that you already learned, so that you're no longer needing that person in your space. But either way, you've removed yourself from conversations. And I'm also hearing you've been removed from conversations for protection. So Spirit removed you from those conversations. Some of these conversations could have hurt your back if your ears would have heard it. I'm here, hurt your back if your ears would have heard it, because it would have been talked about behind your back. So some conversations hurt you because it was behind your back. And maybe you are hearing particular conversations of these things being said about you, but in the midst of those conversations, you also are being protected and being removed out of, because you're being removed from those energies. Hold on. So, oh man, okay, this phone, let me charge it, because I know I'm about to be looking up some angel numbers. So yeah, Spirit is removing you from particular connections here, or even a career or a home, or even a job. Or I'm even hearing like places. There could be places that you've been connected to that may be either closing down or relocating, and it's a place you probably go to all the time, and you're no longer able to go unless you either drive a longer distance, or just because the company closed down, or the building, something, whatever happened. So certain things are being removed because you're moving. I'm hearing you're moving on up to the east side to the deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm hearing the Jeffersons. You're moving on up. Yeah, that's why even at 1252, it says closer to your purpose. That will make sense, because as you elevate up and you're rising higher, because the Jeffersons were in a deluxe apartment in the sky. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, because I have to also know that not everybody either watches what I watched or grew up listening to certain music or movies or TV shows. The Jeffersons is an old school, I want to say it's the 70s, and it's about a black family, and I ain't gonna even lie, I don't want to even say something wrong, but I know they are wealthy, and they're able to move up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. And it's just about they come up, and how even them being recognized as a black family who moved up when people probably never thought they would, kind of vibe. So that show is just a testimony of a come up. And this is like you're having a testimony of getting closer to your purpose. And even if you think about the deluxe apartment in the sky, that is being closer to your purpose as well. So I am going to look up 1252 angel meeting, because it was 12:52 p.m. when I heard closer to your purpose. So 12:52 is a positive message, or is a message that positive changes are coming your way. Cannot make that up. And I literally wrote this down yesterday, guys. Okay, I know I got a little chicken scratch, but it encourages you to focus on your spiritual growth and trust the guidance of the angels. It also reminds you to let go of fears and doubts and believe in your abilities to achieve success and abundance. Yeah, because you're about to achieve success and abundance. And like I mentioned, it's about to surprise a lot of people that you suppressed. I didn't mean to say that. But you surpassed karmic cycles. Some of these people were karmic bonds that you had to learn from as well. You were conditioned to these bonds. And see, it was just cycles and lessons that you had to learn in order to get closer to your own purpose. Let me hear, I heard suppressed. So let me actually Google that. I'm hearing suppressed, but I wrote surpass. Like you surpassed these lessons. And surpassed, what I actually wrote is, the definition is exceed, to be greater than. Be better than. Do or be better than ever before. And see, that's for your own self. And you started focusing on yourself. You didn't even realize that you were surpassing karmic cycles, lessons, bonds, habits, or outgrowing certain things. And the cycle of the moon cycle on your date of birth. Again, I haven't really looked that up just yet. If y'all want to do that on your own, you can. But that could also play a role in how you are now moving closer to your purpose. And let me see surpass. I'm hearing surplus too. Like you got a surplus of money coming in, or just opportunities. Let me see what this is. An amount of something left over when requirements have been met. An excess of production or supply over demand. Yeah, got her surplus. More than what is needed or used. Excess. Yo. I'm telling you. This right here, that's why things have to be revealed to you first. Because you're about to have a surplus of just abundant growth. You are growing abundantly. Yo, it is vaulting you. I'm hearing vaulting you up. Like vaulted ceilings. If you think about like an apartment or a home, the deluxe apartment in the sky, the top floor got those vaulted ceilings. I mean, you can still have high ceilings on the lower floor, but if you get to that top floor, you got all these vaulted ceilings, and this is higher and higher. That's kind of what I'm receiving with that. And that would make sense with even the Jeffersons moving on up. You're going to be able to get that vaulted ceiling of home that you always dreamed of. Or just I'm hearing you're going to just keep vaulting up, like rising and rising. That's what I'm receiving. Okay, Divine Collectives, congratulations. And thank you guys so much for supporting the channel so far. Those of you who do watch the video and in its entirety, I know my videos tend to go a little bit long. I'm trying to cut it down though and do shorter videos. But at the same time, I gotta be obedient and I can't rush the message. And if you hear noise in the background, sometimes I might have to cut it short. So hopefully if y'all do hear noise, I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, I just saw 333 on this timer that I'm looking at too, and it's 4:04 p.m. All right. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. I want to see suppress. Suppress is the uprising, or well, to put an end to. The uprising was savagely suppressed. Prevent the development, action, or expression of a feeling, impulse, idea, restrain. She could not suppress a rising panic. Prevent. Prevention of information. The report has been suppressed. See, I'm getting that this was suppressed for a very long time. Now you're going to surpass this and you're entering a surplus, because this is no longer suppressed. In a sense, spirit had to suppress a lot of your accolades, like a lot of your purposes being shown publicly, are announced, are expressed in particular conversations. Because I did hear conversations that would make sense, because there are certain conversations you're no longer a part of that you were removed from. And see, sometimes your conversations probably involved you expressing the surpluses of things coming your way, or how you surpassed a lot of things now. And that could have been revealing. And I have a 3-year-old nephew, if y'all hear him yelling in the background. But that could have been revealing revelations of the people that you don't have to question anymore. I know this energy comes up a lot, but you're on a rise. So as you continue rising and vaulting, like that vaulted ceiling vibe, the Most High got your back, because I did write that down. And you will be guided when to leave. Now you know when to leave a room. You know when to walk away from a conversation, from a connection, from a job, from a place, from a group, from a home, whatever it is. You know when to walk away. Or even from a habit. If it's a particular habit that's calling you in, you're going to have a lot of stuff that's going to try to lure you back, lure you down, blah, blah, blah. Get you from your deluxe apartment in the sky. Jeopardize your life, or jeopardize what you've built. A lot of things like to come back and lure you. A lot of people like to come back and lure you in. Like, remember when Divine Collective, we're going to kick back, go down memory lane together and talk about and reminisce, this bond that we had, da-da-da-da-da. A lot of things to get you back. And these people are now seeing that you surpassed and you vaulted up. Even if you are still connecting and speaking to certain people, or staying at a job or a home, whatever you decide to do, you still know how to stop and block when you need to. And then today at 1:22 p.m. I heard honesty, and then an arrow, your honesty. Your honesty right now is, I'm here hurting folks. Your honesty is hurting people out here, because they realize they never was honest with you, or they not really honest people. And it's like, damn, the Divine Collective is honest, or at least they try to be honest with me, even through difficult times. And Divine Collectives, you know yourself. If you ain't honest, you try to work on it, okay? Like you're trying to be better, blah, 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 and just show up in your truth. Or correct yourself when you know you're wrong. Take responsibility for your own actions. Or even if you're thinking about something from the past, like, dang, let me actually reach out and apologize to this person, or something like that. And if not, you just give it to God. You go to sleep. You give it to your ancestors. You pray on it. You be like, okay, I know what to do. I know how to be a better person, blah, blah, blah. Because there are some things, again, that will probably lure you back in. I'm hearing reel you back in. But then it was 1:33, and I heard keep your home life protected. So keep your home life protected at 1:33 p.m. today. which would make sense as you surplus. A lot of people gonna want to know how you done moved on up to the east side. How did you get this? My nephew, how did you afford this deluxe apartment in the sky? How did you move on up to the east side? You know, people gonna really try to figure that out. And so now you keep your home life private. 133 it signifies a spiritual awakening, indicating that the universe is listening to your needs and wants. Yep. It's a sign to connect with your spirituality, and you are, because you're vaulting up higher. Your spiritual connection with the divine source is even higher. It's even brighter. It's even better. It's even like you have this vibe when you think of yourself like, damn, that's me. Like, wait a minute, the Most High loved me this way. Like, wow, God, really? I'm so honored and blessed to be here, to be the vessel, to listen to the call. I'm so honored. And that's the energy that I pick up. Divine collectives. It's a beautiful ass vibe. Seriously. Let me see. I'm trying to think about what card deck is calling to me, because okay. Then I wrote at 2:14 p.m. I heard love. And I heard love. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mouse to do something I needed to do. And then I had a question mark. And then I heard signal, monitoring, and collaboration, in parentheses, S, collaborations. So in a sense, it was 2:14 p.m. and I heard love, and I was thinking about Valentine's Day, which is a love holiday, right? And then I heard signal, and then I heard monitoring and collaborations, and I was listening in a meeting that I had, and as I was writing down monitoring, I heard, okay, so I was writing this down. As I was going to write monitoring, she said it as I was about to write it. She said monitoring. I was like, okay, confirmation. And then as I was writing collaborations, she said collaborations. I said, okay, another confirmation. What deck is this? This is the ancestor deck. So the ancestors want to speak today because they're allowing you, they're helping you move on up to the east side. They said that some people were collaborating. So you have monitoring spirits that possibly were collaborating to know of your surplus, what you was about to start gaining. That's why spirit removed you from conversations and tables. I'm hearing your table. Okay. You ever see either Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, which I love that movie, and he's the Prince of Zamunda, all right? It's a long ass table of him at the beginning when he's eating breakfast with his family, with his mom and dad. And first they're talking, and then you don't see how far away they are sitting from each other. You just assume that they're sitting close to each other. Well, when he has to get up for a question, there's a intercom system basically that he has to push a button to talk to them, and they like way on the other side. So then he's getting sick of that, so he's like, I need to just walk and go talk to my parents. He's never done that before. Okay, so he has, like, of course, rose petals, 3 females who always throw roses before he steps. Then he has like bodyguards behind him, so they all get up and it catches them off guard too. And then they just start like following him with the roses and stuff. And then even his parents are like, what is he doing? Oh my God. Like, they're like, is something wrong? Like, this doesn't happen. That table's so fucking huge. They on one side, he on the opposite. It could probably fit, let's say, 100 people. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But nobody's in between them. That's how big your table is. And then even with the rose petals and the guards, and that's how closely, I'm hearing closely guided and protected that your spirit team works, and they monitor you. So I'm hearing your spirit team monitors your surroundings and who's monitoring you, and that's why you can be alerted. Even with the intercom thing on his table, for example, no one knows what you're saying unless you click in the intercom, unless you get up and go walk over, except for the team of guides and spirit protectors that spirit has alerted to be with you on your walk, on your mission. So even with coming to America, they was royalty, and you are definitely royalty, Divine Collectives. Even then, when I think about Eddie Murphy, and just speaking of Black culture, and hey, Juneteenth, what's up? For those who celebrate, just giving thanks to the ancestors, because I, of course, have African American history, culture in my blood, and I just give thanks to my ancestors prior to me, even the ones that I know be helping and assisting me with these messages. So I have different nationality or backgrounds as well, but I'm definitely thankful. And it's crazy because this is the ancestral deck. Now it's connecting again, okay? This is the deck that I was called to. And it also says it speaks of Black culture from the past and present. It speaks to the continued lessons of understanding handed down through generations. Each card poses thought-provoking, vivid imagery and messages. So that right there also connects to this message, because your spiritual team is definitely here guiding you and alerting you. Hold on here. All right. And even making known that they're here. See, restoration. You're restoring your life, though. You had to come through. I'm hearing you were broken down. You were out and about. You didn't know how you was going to get around. You didn't know how you was going to pull through. But you started working on yourself. You started handling it yourself. You see him? He's just working on this car by himself. You realize, like, I'm capable of doing this shit. I know I am. I know my skill set. Even like his body, like he's been working out. He's restoring his faith, his physical appearance, his spiritual faith, his spiritual health, his mental health, financial health. Like, you're putting money into where, I'm hearing you're putting money into where you're not just throwing money out. You're now putting money into where it's useful now for you, for your future. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You're putting money into where it's going to be beneficial for your future now, not instead of just boom, boom, here you go, hey, spend all that money. No, you just like, let me save, let me focus. Police is here. See, this is that spiritual guidance that I was hearing as well. Because when interacting with those paid to serve and protect communities, be wary of the biases they may have. So this is saying just to be aware of the biases, because you do have spiritual protection around you. Like, I feel like they outside your house. You got people monitoring you. So you got spirit team monitoring them. People know they can't just walk up on you, just like coming to America. They can't even sit at your table with all them seats. Only certain people can sit at the table. It's like Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory. Only certain people got the golden ticket. If you ain't got the golden ticket, I don't care how many seats I got left, whether it's all of them or none of them, you got to have that golden ticket to get through the golden gates for this golden vessel. You have golden energy, though. Like, damn, spirit team, you got golden energy. Do you hear that? And look at the spirit speaks here. This because this is who you are. That's why that protection's so high. That's why I'm seeing collaborations. See, collaborations, there was a national disaster here. Damn. something about the people try to collaborate against you and monitoring you. It's about to be a particular, because as I wrote monitoring and collaborations, as I said, the lady in my meeting was talking and she said those two words at the exact time as I was writing them. So that was like a double confirmation, me writing it and it being verbally spoken at the same time. Monitoring and collaborations. Spirit is now monitoring these people who try to collaborate against you. That would make sense too. Spirit team outside their house looking at what they doing. And they heard everything. And that's why with your spirit, you knew. Because spirit alerted you about this as well. You were alerted. It says spirit speaks. Purposefully set aside time to connect with the spirit ancestors and angels to receive their wisdom and guidance. Yep. You hear that car? That reminds me, because you done restored yourself. That car sounded like it was like a little older. Maybe it had some work, some tune-ups, but it's still moving. It's moving on up to the east side to them vaulted ceilings and beyond vaulted dreams. Okay. Your spirit is speaking. You are connecting more with your ancestors. You're more by yourself too. And then the last thing I wrote was 344. That's when I sat down. It was 344 when I sat down to start the reading. Okay. A little handy dandy notebook. I just did that. I should have titled that Blues Clues, but I didn't. That, when I'm talking about like the handy dandy Blues Clues notebook, that's in the free spirited. You're a free spirited. You have a free spirited life that defines sacred geometry. Yeah, that's a good reading. I would suggest. But what I was going to say too is this collaboration, there's some national disasters. This is like, you can't stop nature. I'm hearing gravity too. Can't stop nature, you can't stop gravity, and you can't stop time, and you can't stop the inevitable life cycle that we have. Like, there's a beginning date and an end date. It sees, but spirit, when spirit come through, spirit can stop. That's the thing. People, it's going to be like a national disaster that hits someone's community or home. Oh, excuse me, spiritual burp, damn. However, if you notice, this water is just in the street. The homes are secure, right? But it's through the road. So these people can't really move or go anywhere. Spirit is saying a lot of people can't really move or go anywhere. And look, even on this side, these houses are still intact too, if y'all could see. But look at that dark ass cloud. Look how big it is. It's like touching ground. And a wave, like a tsunami wave. But it's not touching the homes. Spirit is coming to shake some shit up. Spirit is reminding people that they're in charge. When these people look out their window, this is what they see. When you look out your window, this is what you see. Damn, okay? Wait a minute, that was deep. Shit. I am not trying to laugh, but Spirit, you was working. You working. Look, the Spirit is speaking, okay? Spirit said when you look out your window, Divine Collectives, this is what you see. Your home is secure. You got spirit team guiding you, guarding you, protecting you. Shit. Even when you a party of one or a party of 10, 20 trillion, billion, whatever, you was divinely protected. And these people looking out their window, where the cops at? Ain't no cops here trying to make sure people safe. Like, these people better just be careful. They'll tell them how deep this water is, that the road cave within. They don't know where they walk into. There's no guidance here in a sense. Spirit is just showing up. I'm hearing the wrath of God. That's what I'm hearing. There's a wrath of God being taken place because people have messed with a divine chosen. again, collaborated and monitored. And I did hear signals. I'm hearing there probably not going to be no signals going off. These people are not going to really be alerted because you still got cars here. Maybe if there was a signal that went off that this was happening, they probably would have left, or maybe they did. Who knows? Either way, see, these cop cars got signals. They alert you. Damn, Spirit. And see, your car, you making sure everything is right. Make sure the signal work, the lights work. Like, you've learned how to look and listen because Spirit is guiding you. You could drive your own car, but Spirit is like, you still have drivers. I'm hearing limo drivers. If you won't, look, geology, discovering your family's ancestry can reveal fascinating connections to your identity. That's also like that moon cycle too. Like, I'm telling you, your connection with your ancestors are going to get stronger here. You already got Spirit Speaks. And it says, set aside time to connect with Spirit, ancestors, and angels to receive their wisdom and guidance. So yeah, you definitely are out here connecting with your angels and ancestors to receive guidance. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to, okay. And look at cards on the table. I just said something about your table. What does this say? I haven't really used these. Well, I have used this deck, but all the cards are, this one has never come out in a reading. It says maintain honesty and openness with others to foster truth and understanding in your relationships. Yep, this is why I heard that at the beginning. You take responsibility for your own actions, your own conversations. You know when to remove yourself from conversations. You will always be open, honest, and truthful. And whoever sits at your table got to be the same way. It's like all the tables. And if you think about it, look, their hands are all showing. There's no secrets. There's nothing. They can all see each other's hands. Whatever cards they lay on the table, this is who I am, boo. Then you got this one just kind of up in the air. These people, I'm also getting, they could be very spiritual. You got a very high vibrational, voltage ceiling kind of connections here, where you got a high vibrational circle of people that you can actually trust. But I know that trust is still something you gotta trust, if that makes sense. You still have to trust, right? You still have to basically trusting the people that you really know or feel that you could trust. And that's just the walk of life. But Spirit is saying, look, this person ain't really sitting at the table, but they looking in. Because there's really like 4 people that I see, but then you got her head kind of just coming out the side. Again, that monitoring ass kind of spirit. Look, this person can't sit at the table. They can only see what's on the table. Okay? Like, damn. I didn't even notice she was right there. And then there's somebody back here. But look, there's like a figure, like a protector back here. See? You protected from these monitoring ass spirits. Damn. That's a deep card. I like that card. Okay. Ooh, let's go ahead and shuffle. Then we're going to end this message. End the message. All right, Spirit Team. What we got for the Divine Collective for this message so far? Thank you. All I know is whoever collaborated against you or plans to collaborate against you, it's like they're going to be sorry about that if they're not already. And I'm also hearing your Spirit Team, the fact that these 2 cards are actually side by side, Spirit speaks and national disasters. And then you have the genealogy card after that, which is like the ancestors. Your ancestors are causing some of these national disasters. Like, they don't play about you is what I'm hearing. The people who didn't show their hand. Now the people, I'm hearing the people that God allowed to sit at your table, or that even allowed you to sit at their table. The ones who did not show their hands. The ones who did not show their hands wanted to collaborate or something like that. But something about their hand. Spirit saw their hands. Something about their hands. Spirit, what is this? I'm hearing they wanted to put their hands. I'm hearing laying of your hands. You know, your hands are healing hands. Hunter at the bottom of the deck. This is making sense with the energy that I'm receiving, because they wanted to lay hands on you. Either they did want to lay hands on you, like an altercation, like a fight or something like that. Maybe there was hands being laid, or whatever the case. If so, please be safe out there. And I'm also getting like a relationship. If this is somebody that lays their hands on you, please be safe out there. Get your help. Get your help. Get your help. You know your worth and be safe. And, you know, I'm hearing save yourself if it's something like that too. And then I'm hearing that these people want to put their hands on you. Like, having their hands on you is like having their eyes on you too. I'm hearing broke bread together. These people were like, you the hunter though. So this is one of my favorite cards in this deck, because this is actually my last name. Hey, what's up? My last name, it has a story behind it though, to be honest. Because it is Hunter, but that's not my dad's actual father's last name. It's just his mom's maiden name. But his father's last name is even like, what? It's Armstrong. So I'm like, dang, I'm a Hunter and an Armstrong. Okay. Either way, that's how that's how your spirits and your ancestors speak up. These people don't just know, just because you got this last name, the meaning of it. People don't know who they messing with until they mess with them. Then they realize, like, you the hunter, like, you for real, you the real deal. It says, one admirable trait of the hunter is their constant vigilance, waiting for the perfect moment to strike with patience and precaution. Yes. Or precision, excuse me. But precaution too. You take more caution, excuse me. You're more cautious and take more caution with who comes to your table and who enters your room, or even the rooms that you enter. Because again, I did hear spirit, you'll know, what did it say? The Most High got your back. You will be guided when to leave the room, connection, job. Yeah, you hear that car? You're going to be guided to take your car that you done restored and drive off, okay? Point blank and period. And some of y'all going to be like, you. Like, where collective go? I thought they was just here. No, they done left. Okay? Look at possibilities at the bottom of the deck, because you have endless possibilities here. But this hunter, I'm hearing even your ancestors could be hunting these people, or these people are hunted by you now. Like, the thought of you, the memory of you, who you were in their lives. And when they see you moving on up to the east side and all the possibilities that spirit has guided and provided you to, yo, look at the open path coming up. Thank you, speak spirit. People gonna be like, dang, collective got all these open paths. Yes, they do. All these endless possibilities. It says the only way to reach your goals is to keep pushing forward no matter the obstacles. You have kept pushing. And look, I know it's hard to motivate yourself. Last night I was doing something for myself, like an endeavor, trying to motivate myself. I got so tired. I don't know where it came from, but I realized I didn't really get a lot of sleep the night before. But I'm like, damn, why am I so tired? Today I'm like, no, I'm not gonna allow that to bother me, to make me feel sleepy. No, I'm about to do what I need to do. Because today is actually the deadline that I gave to myself. So it's like I have to do that. And it's gonna open some doorways. And some of you out there who's hard to motivate yourself, Spirit is like, you do have an open path. Things that are meant for you will come naturally and without much effort, free from any interruptions caused by others. There's nobody else. Look at this. You restored yourself, you worked on yourself, and you have an open path for yourself. People, again, are on the outside. They can't sit at this table. They can only watch you walk. If they ain't got that golden ticket, then it ain't ease on down the road, yellow brick road with me. I mean, they could follow their own yellow brick road. Okay, Spirit, let's get one more message for the collectives to even out the cards here. And then we're going to stop the reading. I love these cards. Like, her cards are so fucking beautiful to me. Really are. Spirit, what else? Okay, Spirit, I wanted to stay this under, I wanted to keep this under 50, which I think I will. First cousins is here. Maybe your first cousins are important, or people who are just close to you. Our experiences, values, and emotions are often shared, and we understand each other better than anyone else. You're going to have a table of people where it's going to feel different. Again, you're also, I'm hearing selective right now. You're very selective at this moment, even with family and close friends or whatever. And you just really focus on your open path, but you're still connecting. Like you're going to know who to connect to. Again, your guides will guide you to connect with certain people at certain times. The card that came out is heritage. Keep preserving your culture and traditions, which have been passed down for generations as a valuable legacy. This is you create a new legacy for your culture. Like I said earlier, I did mention your date of birth, the full moon, has something to do with your ancestors, your aura, your personality. But then also with the Jeffersons moving on up, coming to America, you know, the black culture of people, it is still wealth in the black culture. It's breaking those unhealthy generational curses or habits that have been passed down about the value and the financial health of the community, of the black community. I will say that. But there is a lot of wealth in the black community as well that people don't realize, and some do, but it's literally like here as well. And it's just about how that can continue to go and transform into the new next generations as well. So you here, Divine Collective, are helping people see that into their own lives and their families. Is this the card deck I need? And then I'm going to end the reading for sure. Yes. Spirit was guiding me to the Tea Leaf Oracle. Community aid. Just basically what I was just saying. You helping a community of people. We should strive to promote the betterment of humanity and foster the growth of an inclusive and harmonious society. That's basically what I just was trying to say. And that's the T, because your knowledge is power. Damn. Gain knowledge through learning and experience for success. Invest in education and seek wisdom for personal growth. It's because you're a deity. You got deity blood, yo. That's that royal blood. That's that moving on up to the east side vaulted ceiling bloodline, okay? And that's what you're creating for your people and just people of the world. Deities are beacons of wisdom and compassion and guide souls towards profound understanding and spiritual fulfillment. Yep. Okay, so what else we got here? Detach. Some people you are detached from. Like I said earlier, you've been detached from some things. Detachment is the skill of releasing or relinquishing something without losing it entirely. You didn't lose nothing. It's now when you detach. Before, it used to feel like you was losing yourself, or maybe sad about losing a connection. Now you're just like, I have inner peace. Thank you, Spirit. So when I detach, I'm not losing anything, and if anything, I'm just gaining myself. Inner peace is found within a sanctuary of tranquility and serenity amidst life's chaos, nurtured through mindfulness and self-discovery. And then you have nurturing there, because you done restored yourself. Nurturing ourselves and others brings deeper connections, meanings, and purpose. Invest in growth and immeasurable benefits. All right. Now this is at 50 minutes. I apologize. Let me get one message to even out these cards. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, look at aura. I love that this card came up, because your aura is magnifying. It's beautiful. I love this card. Aura, the energy field that surrounds every living being, reflecting their essence. This is why you're moving on up. People know your aura. They know who you are, and you have empathy that came out. The capacity to empathize allows us to understand and share another person's feelings. You are that beacon of light, the deity that is here in this world to move on up to the east side, these open paths for you. You have been called to be a spirit speaker. Boom. And that's exactly who you are and what you're doing. The spirit is rewarding you. And as you get rewarded, you're going to start seeing things transpire in other people's lives that might not always be the greatest. Either way, and if this is reversed, or if you are going through something that's not so great, you're learning. And that's the beautiful thing about evolving. So anyway, Divine Collectives, actually, the Aura card, Spirit is like, yeah, you got 4, so the Aura card does come out. Okay. Alrighty, so Divine Collectives, I do hope that you all have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Peace, love, light. Blessings to you all, and namaste. Thank you.